We still in this holy book, and we coming from Joshua 24, and we at 18. Because, see, this a deep message. The devil don't want to get out. At 18, Joshua chapter 24, verse 18. And the Lord drove out from before us all the people, even the Amorites, which dwell in the land. Therefore, we will also serve the Lord, for he is our God. And Joshua said unto the people, ye cannot serve the Lord, for he is holy. He is a holy God. He is a jealous God. He will not forgive your transgressions nor your sins. If ye forsake the Lord and serve strange gods, then he will turn and do you hurt and consume you. After that, he have done you good. Come on, somebody. So right there, God is letting you know again in Joshua 24 and 19 that he's a jealous God, that he is going to prepare the way for you to have everything that you need as long as you are serving God. Now, let's get back over here to Ruth, because seeing Ruth, she was with her sister-in-law, and her sister-in-law went back home to her God. So let's see what happened to Ruth, because Ruth said right here, when she saw that, this is Ruth chapter 1 starting at 18. When she saw that she was steadfastly minded to go with her, then she left speaking unto her. So they two went until they came to Bethlehem. And it came to pass, when they were come to Bethlehem, that all the cities were moved about them, and they said, is this Naomi? And she said unto them, call me not Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty have dealt very bitterly with me. I went out full, and the Lord have brought me home again empty. Come on now. When then ye call on Naomi, seeing the Lord have testified against me, and the Almighty have afflicted me. So Naomi returned, and Ruth the Moabite, her daughter-in-law, and her, which turned out of the country of Moab, and they came into Bethlehem to the beginning of the barley week. So right there, she let us know that she didn't get the blessings of God that she was looking for, so God had to bring her into Bethlehem. So we get right here, and let's see what happens with Ruth as she gets into the land of Bethlehem. So we're going to start at verse 1. And Naomi had a kinsman of her husband, a mighty man of wealth, of a family of Elimelech, and his name was Boaz. And Ruth and Moabites said unto Naomi, let me now go to the fields and glean ears of corn after him in whose sight shall find grace. And she said unto her, go, my daughter. So right here, Ruth is asking Naomi if she can go out and work into the field so that the king, which is Boaz, can find her favor. So God said, Clint, I need you to come on down here, and I need you to read a little bit, and I need you to talk to my people, because, see, this thing get a little bit deep. It's a little bit deep now, what God wants us to see. See, what he wanted Ruth to know, when you go out here and you serving other gods, you're going to get what those gods give you. He said, but if you come and you serve me, he said, I got something for you. He said, come on over here to 16. He said, and let fall also some of the handful of purpose for her, and leave them, that she may glean them and rebuke her not. So right there, Boaz commanded his young men to let her go out there in them fields, because I see her working. Don't mess with her. Let me see what she can do. Let me see what she can do. So God said, flip over here, queen, because see, she didn't know that God had something in store for her. God had something in store for her. Over there in Bethlehem. She all out there in the world, over there celebrating and doing what other gods told her to do. But he said, come on back over here, baby, with me. And he said right here in 7, and Boaz had eaten and drank, and that his heart was merry. And he went and lay down at the end of the heap of corn, and she came softly and covered his feet and laid her down. And it came to pass in the midnight that the man was afraid and turned himself, and behold, a woman laid at his feet. And he said, who art thou? And she answered, I am Ruth, thy handmaid. Spread therefore thy skirt over thy handmaid, for thou art a near kinsman. And he said, blessed be thou of Lord, my daughter, for thou hast showed more kindness in the latter end than at the beginning. Come on now. Inasmuch as thou followest not young men, nor poor or rich. And now, my daughter, fear not, I will do to thee all that thou requestest. For all the cities of my people do know that thou art a virtuous woman. Come on now. So right here, because like I said, she came back to God and she did what she had to do without nagging, God sent her a king, a Boaz. And he said, come on, somebody. Do as know thou art a virtuous woman. Come on now. She's a virtuous woman. So I'm going to leave it right there, family. And I'm going to come back because God got some more to say.